Hi everyone, David Maley here, and today I'm going to show you how to make purple juice. Purple juice is just so healthy for you. I've shown many videos on how to make green juice and even onion juice, but another one is purple juice. Purple juice is special because it uses something called red cabbage. And red cabbage is shown to be so healthy in so many tests and so many research experiments, and everybody knows it. Doctors know it. It's just full of great stuff. One of the things that it does, it boosts your immune system, and that's because it's so full of vitamin C. Did you know that red cabbage has twice the vitamin C that green cabbage does? It does. But not only does it do that, it also fights inflammation and arthritis. It's very helpful at doing that, and that's because it's full of phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are those little micromolecules that can reduce inflammation, reduce sensitivities to allergens and things like that, and helps people. And it also helps with healthy bones and reducing the risk of osteoporosis. Okay, it reduces the risk of those things because it increases calcium and reduces the tendency for the bones to become hollow and brittle. So it helps to keep the calcium in the bones. Another thing is it combats chronic disease. So it combats lupus, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, all of these things. It helps to combat that, and it's actually been proven to reduce and even in many cases to retard the growth of these things. So, like for instance, rheumatoid arthritis can cause actual bones to increase in size due to calcium or uric acid crystal deposits and calcium deposits that are not normal in your body. People tend to get them in their hands, in their wrists, their feet, in their knuckles, and they tend to cause knuckles to deform. And red cabbage can actually stop that, the progression of that. And it's actually been proven in research in Canada and in Europe to retard that, to reduce those inflammations and those inflammatory-related growths. And it also promotes a healthy gut. So it encourages healthy bacteria to grow in the right amounts in your gut, which includes in your intestines, your colon, and that helps to have a better health for you overall. And again, that by itself helps to reduce chronic disease, because chronic disease has been related to something that they call leaky gut syndrome, which means you don't have the right amounts of the proper bacteria in your gut, and this causes all kinds of problems throughout your body. So that's what it's great for. And what I'm going to show you today is a recipe I found that actually the same recipe is used many times over the internet on things like Pinterest and YouTube and Google. And so basically what this recipe I'm going to show today is a quarter of a thing of red cabbage, or a head of red cabbage, 2 pears, 2 Bartlett pears, a quarter of a lemon, a whole cucumber, and about a good ½ inch of a fresh ginger root. Okay, and today, differently than some of the other videos I used, I'm going to show the champion juicer, or I'm going to show it afterwards. I'm going to use this champion juicer here. I bought this, by the way, instead of paying $300 for it like they are new, $299, I got it for $50 from someone off of Craigslist. I happened to be looking on Craigslist here in Charlotte, and somebody had posted on there that they had one and they wanted to get rid of it. They said it was used. I went to look at it, and the thing was brand spanking new. It had never been used. You can tell if it's been used, it'll have staining from the juice. Juice, no matter what you do, green juice, purple juice, onion juice, anything, it will stain it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut up my red cabbage, okay? And I'm going to cut up the cucumber first so you can actually see this thing run. And you just cut it up into pieces that you can fit in this. Now you can also use a blender if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. This just makes it stronger and there's less water involved in it. So what you do is you just turn this, you put it all together, you turn it on, and you can hear it running now. And you take the pieces, right now I'm taking cucumber, and you just push them down and you'll see it come out the bottom. Obviously the cucumber is the easiest stuff to run through here. And then I cut off, the ½ inch of ginger, put that in there. That'll go in there. I'll cut up the lemon, and I'm going to put that in there. And in a minute, I'll come back and I'm going to show you this after we're done putting the red cabbage and everything in there, and show you what the juice looks like, and tell you a little bit more about it, and you'll see it's a great tasting juice. It's really healthy for you. And I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back. And I've juiced it through the juicer. I juiced the red cabbage, the cucumber, the lemon, the ginger, and everything together. Okay, and if you look over here at the juicer, next to it, this is where the stuff that's used up comes out. And this one, as you can see, is full of multicolored juice. Looks like a rainbow when it comes out of this juicer. It always does, especially when you use different colored vegetables. You use purple ones, yellow ones, green ones, whatever. And it's kind of neat to look at. So anyway, I've got a ton of juice here. Now, if I did this with the blender, you would see a lot more, probably 3 times the volume, but it's mostly water. They do the same thing. They give you the same amount of nutrients and vegetables. The difference is this is a little bit more colorful. And then when it comes out of here, it tends to be a little bit warm because this juicer will constantly go round and round, pushing and squeezing, extracting juice. And in doing that, if you let it go on too long, it'll get warm and hot. You don't want to do that because that starts to destroy the enzymes, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and pour this in as best I can into this glass. There we go. Without making a huge mess. And this is my purple juice, okay? Again, this has red cabbage in it, which, by the way, if you didn't listen to it earlier, red cabbage is amazing for you. In anti-inflammatory properties, anti-cancerous properties, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but red cabbage has been proven to retard cancerous growth, and it's not just one type of cancer, it's all types of cancer. So if you want a difference, you want to change things up from the green juice videos I've put out there on how to make green juice, this is wonderful for you. It's excellent, very healthy. Now the only bad thing is make sure you wear gloves probably when you're doing it, because it will stain your fingers pink or purple for a day or two because of the coloring in the red cabbage. But other than that, that tastes great. Tastes great, super healthy, makes you feel great, and it helps to reduce and remove toxins from your body. Some people do it as a juicing diet and will actually go on juicing of the green juice, purple juice, onion juice, all these things every day for 30 days. I've seen some great documentaries on it, and they've lost a ton of weight. The average person, I think, loses 50 pounds over a 30-day period, which is amazing. Some of them were over a 60-day period, but even then, it's still amazing. But the biggest kicker of all is that they lose their inflammatory-related diseases, their chronic diseases, things like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis and different types of arthritis, and many other things like celiac disease and things. Because they've reduced all the toxins in their body, and this just makes them feel great. So I don't do it as a complete juicing diet. I just do it to supplement my diet every day. I'll have a glass of juice, whether it be green juice, purple juice, onion juice, carrot juice, all homemade juices that are really good for you. And you can tell after you've been having them for a couple days, your mind clears up, your body, your skin changes, it clears up, it drives out acne, it drives out infections, and it just makes you feel great. You know, I can go and have a burger, a big burger, and I can feel the next day the effects on my joints and my body. I feel inflamed. Sometimes if I have a big enough burger or 2 burgers, I can actually feel my knuckles start to hurt the next day. That's because of inflammation. And if you keep doing that, that'll lead into chronic diseases, things like rheumatoid arthritis, gout, stuff like that. They're all related to bad nutrition. So if you can go and once a day go and have something like this, it's very simple to make. It literally takes a couple minutes. It's not that hard to do. Just make sure if you're doing the red juice or purple juice that you clean up your juicer and stuff afterward and all the pieces, because it will stain plastic and it will stain it permanently. Let me show you here real quick. Here's a piece of the juicer. This side looks white for the most part. This side does not, and that's because I accidentally left it in there for a couple hours while I went to do something at the park with kids, and that will not come out. That's fine. It doesn't affect me any, but it just makes the juicer look, used, I guess you could say. But regardless, stuff's super healthy for you. It'll help clear your mind. It'll help you lose weight if that's what you want to do. It'll help you gain back your health and reduce the amount of fat in your body that's unhealthy, bring your triglycerides and all those levels of your sugars and stuff to where they should be. People have actually been proven with juices like this, if they do it every day, to be able to get from being diabetic to semi-diabetic, and from semi-diabetic to non-diabetic. Just watch the documentaries out there. Watch my other videos and you'll see for yourself. This stuff is amazing. It'll make you feel great, and it's just so good for you. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe so you can see all my other channels and all my other videos I have out there for you. I have some great videos on all kinds of stuff, from green juice, onion juice, exercise videos. I don't work out long or hard every day, but what I do really counts well and has helped me to lose a lot of weight and just feel great. So please, watch my videos, please subscribe, and thanks again, and have a great day.